All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. And this is going to be a video on how you have to be of the elect to not take the mark of the beast, and ultimately Yahweh has to be with you. He's going to have to be with you to not take the mark of the beast. And maybe I shouldn't have said the word straight up like that, but let me say MOTB, right? Because the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, He's going to have to be with you in order to make you avoid taking the MOTB, man, right? He's going to have to, right? There's no way that any person can try and of their own self overcome such a thing, which is ultimately like, when you actually really consider the MOTB, right? It is kind of like, if you really think about it, it is kind of like the heaviest spiritual attack that's ever going to take place on the earth, because the decisions that people make that are Israelites based on the MOTB are going to be with them forever, for the rest of their life, man. Anyone that takes the MOTB in that time, that's going to be their memorial forever in the kingdom of heaven, right? Those that either did take it or those that didn't. This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, right? So Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, right? Yahweh and Yahweh Shai are going to have to be with you spiritually, man. It's almost like in the heavenly realm when we're getting tempted with that, Yahweh Shai is going to be praying to Yahweh to not make us take that, making intercession for us. I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening, but Yahweh Shai himself, if you believe the red letter, what the red letter means, is saying, I'm gonna keep you from the hour of temptation, which is going to come upon all the earth, all the world, to try them, right? Especially the Israelites. Verse 11, behold, I come quickly, hold fast that which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Because if you end up taking the Charagma, you've lost your crown. And the MOTB is going to be the heaviest spiritual attack that's ever took place on the earth, man. Our bodies are going to be weakened in that time. We don't, obviously, we know that the scriptures say us, Yahweh's servants shall eat, but we'll be hungry, right? I mean, that the servant will eat, but other people are going to be hungry. But a lot's going to be going on in that time, man. A lot is going to be going on in that time. Our bodies are going to be weakened, man. Our real selves, like our real truest self physically, is going to be shown, man, in these bodies. All the women that think that they're attractive right now, they're going to look drained. We're going to look drained, you know? Our hair is going to be grown out. If we were normally a brother that's got low hair, our hair is going to be grown out, and our beard's going to be grown out and not trimmed or whatever. Everything's going to be shown. Our lips are going to be dry. Skin's going to be dry. We're going to be going through it in that time, man. Physically, we're going to have been going through it. And then on top of that, the heaviest spiritual attack of the MOTB is going to be offered to everyone on the earth. And it's a physical thing. Yet we know it's the micro C hip. Yet it's still going to be attached to a spiritual thing, man. It is a spiritual aspect that's going to be involved in whether people do or don't take it. That's what I'm trying to say. And I was just thinking about that, right? The MOTB is a physical thing that people are going to be offered. Yet it's the decision on whether you're going to take it or not is in the spirit, in the heavenly realm. The decision's already been made. Those that are of the elect to the nation of Israel are not going to take it. Let me say that again. Those that are not of the elect to Israel are going to take it. And those that are of the elect to the nation of Israel are not going to take it. Right? Verse 12, him that overcometh, I will make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from Yahweh. And I will write upon him my new name. Now, let me go to this. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of the life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. Right? Everyone else on the earth is going to worship this system that exists. Right? Whether they might say, oh, I don't like one part of this system of where Esau's made the world in his image, but I don't mind this part. So really, they're still worshiping it. and thinking, well, I'll just blag that other part, but I'm still worshipping this part. Because there's some people that they might not like how the financial system is in this world, right? But then they don't mind how Esau lets them get away with adultery. You know what I mean? There might be some person in this world that they're like, I don't mind the L, right? But I've got a problem with the G and the B and the T. But I don't mind the L part of this world. But the T part and the B part and the G, I got a problem with that. The T might have a problem with the B, right? The B might have a problem with the G. The L might have a problem with the T. The T might have a problem with the L. The B might have a problem with the G. But they are still a part of the same group. It's been grouped in together. It's all wickedness. So each letter might have agreements with the other letter, but they're all demons. They're all still part of Esau's image and the way how he says, this is the way how I think the world is. When I'm crafting the world in the way how I think it's supposed to look, the image that I'm thinking the world's supposed to look like, this is what I envision. This is the way how I like it to be, this way right here. Verse 16, and he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Now, let me go to this in verse 19. Revelation chapter 19 and verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the charagma of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. See? So worshipping the image leads to you taking the charagma, ultimately. Because if you don't believe in the way of this system, you ain't going to do what this system is telling you to do. But a lot of people trust in the imagery, in the visual way how Esau's made this world look, right? The way how he says, you know what? I think a kingdom that's a good kingdom looks like this. You understand? The way how I think a good kingdom looks, its image is one that looks like this, right? Whereas the way how the Israelites are going to have their kingdom, the image of the kingdom of heaven is going to be exactly what Yahweh wants it to look like. Because we're not going to make a kingdom as our own will. We're asking for Yahweh's will to be done. His kingdom come, his will be done on earth as it is in heaven, right? That's what we're asking for as Israelites. That's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for Yahweh to give Yahweh Shai his kingdom that we're joint heirs of. Verse 20, the last part. And them that worshipped his image, these both are cast alive into a lake of fire, burning brimstone. So this is really, I guess you could say, specifically talking about those inhabitants of America, right? Because that's where the lake of fire is going to be. America, Babylon the Great. Babylon, the worst place to ever exist on the earth, man. A completely disgusting hive filled with demons, man. Right? That place is that. Right? Now, let me go to this right here. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither had received his charagma upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with the Mashiach 1,000 years. So the spirit of Yahweh is going to have to be with you to prepare to go through that beheaded thing. Because we can all talk tough, right? One thing that Jake's known for doing in this world is talking tough. We can all talk tough. Nah, take me out there, motherfucker. We can all get on that. Mate, I'll take all 5 of you. Come then. What? We can all talk all that. Yo, you think you could take me out? Come then. I'll take all 75 of you on. Come then. We can all talk. I'm prepared to, you know what I mean? Kill me, kill me. We can all talk raw, like what did they say in America, Babylon? We can all talk that rah. Yeah, we can all talk that rah, popping off at the mouth, firing off at the gums. Jake loves to do that. You know what I mean? When Jake get in their stance and start pulling up their pants. What's up there? We can all talk that. Every city's got their own version of that. You know what I mean? Every city's got their own little buzzword that gets said by the Jakes there before they're about to get it going in a fight, man. Right? But the spirit is gonna have to be with you to not take the charagma. It's not gonna be based on how physically tough you think you are in the world, because there's gonna be people that physically look weak. There's gonna be people that can't bench press 2 5s on each side, can't bench press the bar. They're getting beamed up. There's gonna be little children that are gonna be getting beamed up. So there's gonna be, we would have to admit, There's going to be little children that refuse the Charagma. You understand? Little children, not even teens, are going to be refusing the Charagma. Are they physically strong? No. Will they have even been in a fight in their life? Probably some of them, no. But they're going to be refusing the Charagma, man. They're going to have a similar spirit like the youngest son in the Maccabees of them brothers that got slayed for not wanting to eat pork, man. Yahweh's going to put a heavy spirit on several people, and the reason why he's going to put it on them is, well, there's several. Partly because they were sighing and crying for the abominations that were done in the midst thereof, because they stayed believing in the doctrine, in a true doctrine, and one true doctrine that they kept believing in, and like it said in Revelation 3 and 10, they stayed believing in the same doctrine and never leaned from one side to another. They just stayed on that, man. Yahweh and Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai is going to deal with them in such a way spiritually to make them avoid all the demons that are going to be whispering everyone else's ear, saying, yo, fucking take it, man. Take it. Just take it. There's demons that are going to be trying to tell the Lord don't, they're going to be saying the Lord don't exist. All that Yahweh stuff that you believe in, that ain't real, man. That ain't real. Just take this. What you want to, don't you want to eat? The food's right there, man. They're offering you the food. They're going to be, watch. It's going to be, mate, if we was able to see in the spiritual realm in that time when that's going on, you ain't no telling what vile spirits you're seeing around, man. That are going to be trying to persuade people, they're all up in their ear, telling them take it. Demons are going to be hopping in and out of everyone. That's not of the elect in that time. People are going to be losing the plot, man. And the physical manifestation of what's going to be on these people, what's entered into these people, is going to be shown to those that are of the elect when they get them boils, man. Let's read it. Revelation chapter 16 and verse 2. And the first went out and poured his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the Charagma of the beast, and upon those which worship the image. So they ain't going to make to try and say, I never took one. What's that thing on your hand then? What's that thing on your hand? That's not a scar from nothing else. What's that thing on your hand, man? And everyone's thing is going to look the same. Because there's going to be some people that was bold in saying that they took it. You know there's going to be. And they're going to have that grievous sore upon their hand. And there's going to be people that are going to try and say, nah, I never took one. Well, then why you got the same sore upon your hand as this guy that said he took one? But we ain't got, you know what I mean? But I ain't got it. I ain't got that on my hand. He's got it on his hand and he took one. And you've got it on your hand. But you're saying you never took one. So what's that on your hand for? I can't trust you no more, man. Back up, man. That's the kind of thing that's going to be going down. And I'm trying to put it in this video to let it be known that the escape from the Charagma is not going to be based on how tough you are. If you're thinking, I can fast for 5 days straight just on water. I can survive on just water for 5 days with no food. Okay, that's cool. That's good. That's actually impressive if you can do that. If you're a brother out there that can do that. That's not the reason why you're not going to take the MOTB, though. The reason why you're not going to take the MOTB is because in the spiritual realm, it's going to be like Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai are going to be fighting for you to not make you take it because you are of the elect. That's what it's going to be about. It's not going to be a thing that's a physical, even though it is a physical thing that's going to be taking place. Nothing that we go through really is actually physical first. It's always in the spirit first. Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 23 does say, if Yahweh learned of the wise man grow in his wisdom. So don't think, I'm going to put one in, buy my shopping, and I'm going to take it out. Nah. The spiritual realm is going to make you, if you decide that you're thinking that it's going to go like that, the spiritual realm is going to be, once this guy puts it in, I'm going to block it out of his mind to ever want to take it out. So he's going to put it in his hand, right? And he thought he was going to take it out after he made his purchase. He thought he was going to bulk buy loads of items and then take it out. But I'm going to block his mind from ever wanting to do that. So once it goes in, it ain't never coming out. And he's going to get that grievous sore. And the demons are going to be on him because it's a spiritual thing first. And the spiritual realm said, this person's taking it and ain't never taking it out. That's what it's going to be. If you're thinking, I'm wise, if you're thinking you're slick, I'm going to pull it in my left hand because it says right hand in the scriptures. But in Revelation 14 and 9, it says hand. So if you're thinking you're slick or you're thinking, I'm going to pull it in my elbow, I'll pull it in my wrist. Yeah, okay. If you want to think you can try and play stupid games, you're going to get a stupid prize. Yeah? And the stupid prize is this. So don't be thinking, I'm wise. You know what I mean? I know my thing. I know how my thing set up. Nah, you don't know your thing set up. Revelation 7, 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his Charagma up in his forehead or in his hand. So don't think, oh, well, mine is in my left, so I found a, nah, you didn't find nothing. You didn't find no loophole. There ain't no loophole with this. There ain't no scripture that says, oh, I only had it in for 5 minutes though. I had it in for 5 minutes to do a purchase. And then you know what I mean? Nah, don't risk that. Because guess what? Food exists. Food existed. Like people say whatever they want to say, you need money to have food and all that. And you do need money to have food in this society that we live in. But did the thing that we call money or currency right now, did that exist when Adam was alive? No. Did Adam have to buy food? Did Adam and Eve have to buy food? No, they didn't. And the food that they were eating was better than whatever we're eating right now. You understand? Did Adam and Eve, did Jeremiah have a bank card? You know what I mean? And a phone app, Google Pay? No, he didn't. You know what I mean? They didn't have those things. King David, they would have had money at them times, gold coin, shekel, or all that. But King David didn't be like, oh, I need to check my online accounts and check my online portfolio online. No, he just would look in a room and see all of his treasure. And that's, you know what I mean? And they'd know his wealth by weight of it or whatever. By measurement, you know. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. That's not the kind of thing you want to see. You don't want Yahweh Shai to be looking down on your life, watching you burn, man. Which a lot of the elect of the nation of Israel are also going to be watching all those that took the Charagma. Let's read this. Revelation chapter 15 and verse 2. And this is the way we believe it as Israelites. All you Christians out there, you got a problem. Spin your breakdown on it then. Don't just try and, they're thinking. What are you saying, man? What are you saying about what the scriptures are saying? Run your answer through the, you know what I mean? Revelation chapter 15. Don't try and wait till the last minute and be like, oh, it means this. That's not how a prophecy works, you clowns. Revelation chapter 15 and verse 2. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. We take that to believe that is the base, that is the floor of what the chariots look like, right? A sea of glass. But the thing where it's mingled with fire is going to be because we're going to be seeing a visual of fire underneath, which is going to be the destruction of Babylon the Great, complete destruction of Babylon the Great, which is America, and all the other parts of the earth that we're going to be able to see from how high up them chariots are going to fly to give us that great visual. That's going to be a hell of a visual. We believe that the chariots are going to take us up so far in the sky that we're damn near, or we are going to be in space, and be able to see the earth on fire from all the places that World War III has set the earth on fire. That's what we believe. That's what comes into my mind when I think about this. Once I heard how the Hebrew Israelites was breaking down the scriptures, and I've heard about the lake of fire, the first thing that went to my mind straight away when I heard about the lake of fire is, that's what America's going to look like. Once I heard America's going to be the Babylon the Great, I thought, yeah, from space or from a high view, America would look like a lake of fire. If it's on complete fire, it would look like a lake of fire from such a high position in the sky. It would look like a lake because it's a big country. But if you end up getting so high, taken up into the sky, looking down on it, it's going to look like a lake because you're so far away from it now. America's the lake of fire. If you got a problem with that, any of you people out there, what do you think? Let's all put our answers into a bucket and see which one reigns true, right? That's how it works. You can mock somebody else's answer, but give your own answer too. That had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark and over his Charagma and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of God, and they sing the song of Moses. So they ain't gonna be mourning, oh Babylon. They ain't gonna be crying for it. There's gonna be some dancing going on, singing, psalms, hymns. We're gonna be singing them new notes, man. And the thing is, at this point, I'm assuming that we'll have been in some kind of form of, we've been changed and we're glorious because the bodies that we have are going to be done away with. The bodies that we have right now can't go into penitentiary chariots. So we're going to be changed into our new bodies at this time. That's my opinion. So the singing's gonna be nice, right? And just to be quick, man, the Charagma is gonna be based on spiritual. It's gonna be based on spiritual things, man. I just wanted to put that out there that it's not about physical whether you do or don't take it. It's gonna be about whether you are made to reject it in the spirit, man. Right? Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord Yahweh Almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Shalom.